Life after marriage. After getting married, what happened to us? Did I straight away move over to the UK? Did my husband come to live with me in Uganda? Did we have a honeymoon? What was the visa process like for us? Was it a very stressful process? Was it an easy one? Hello, YouTube. This is another day that the Lord has made. I personally rejoice and I am glad in each single day, grateful for the gift of life, thankful to be here, and grateful to all my subscribers. I am really thankful. Thank you for watching my videos because what would be happening if I was putting out these videos and nobody was interested in watching? Thank you so much for sticking with me. To my returning subscribers, God bless you. To my new subscribers, welcome. My name is Marion, and in the previous videos, I started a journey where I am talking about my experience from when I met my husband and to getting married and moving over to the UK and sadly losing my husband along the way. And in this video today, I am here to share with you and answer some of the questions you might have been wondering. So what happened to me? What happened to us after we got married? Did we have a honeymoon? Was it abroad? Was it local in Uganda? Did my husband stay with me? Did I move over straight to the UK? Well, after we got married, my husband had to come back to the UK for some time, and then he came back after a few months, and that is when we had our honeymoon in a lovely place in Uganda, Lake Bunyonyi. I don't know if some of you have heard about it. I had a very lovely experience, and guess what? I made my husband to go by bus. We went by bus. We had a car. We didn't have any, we didn't hire any driver, or I didn't drive. I wanted him to experience sitting on the bus for 8 hours from Kampala to Kabale. That is where we had our honeymoon. And after we got back, he still came back to the UK. I stayed in Uganda, and we started, putting all our paperwork together to process the, um, the spousal visa, because that is the route I was going to take to come into the UK. And just to take you a little bit back in my journey, when I was still at uni towards completion of my undergraduate degree, I did apply for a visit visa to come and visit my husband, but unfortunately it was denied. So when it was denied, I knew the reason as to why it was denied, and they explained everything like they do, and we were not disheartened. We just kept praying and we just kept our faith. So after we got married, I waited 2 years. So we got married in 2014 and I moved over to the UK in 2016. So we waited for 2 years, and we waited for those many years, 2 years. It might not seem many to somebody watching this video, but for two people who really care about each other and they're in love and want to be close to each other, 2 years was a really, really, really long time. Firstly, we waited that time because we had to sort out our finances, put together everything, as well as also we didn't rush into applying for a visa because we didn't want the Home Office to think that that is the main reason as to why I got married to my husband, that I was after a visa. So we didn't want to leave any loopholes, and we were faithfully praying and hoping for the best. And so I can't say that the visa process was an easy one. I can't say that it was less stressful. No, it wasn't. And my husband wanted to get a solicitor, a lawyer, and we talked about it because there are some financial requirements before you bring somebody over to the UK, and we needed to meet that first. And so we didn't want to add on extra expenses. So I just say to my husband that, you know what, God is going to be our lawyer. Let Jesus be our lawyer. We're going to do our part, put together all the paperwork that is needed, and leave the rest to God. And so I was doing research, exploring the government website and, trying to get together everything that they need. And you know where that part they say if you've got any additional information, you supply to them. I did a lot of that. You know what? When I took my application to the visa office in Uganda, I was told that I had the biggest application ever because we had printed out all our communication. I had arranged everything in files and folders just, to show proof of our relationship. And the ladies that I met at that office, they had to put me aside and wait for their supervisor to come. Because they wanted to ask him whether it was okay to take on that much paperwork. Had he say to them, take everything. So we put in our visa application. We waited for some time. I did the biometrics, and long and behold, Jesus, our lawyer, our prayer was answered. And I do understand that everyone's circumstances are different. I did the visa application myself. I didn't have any immigration lawyers. I had faith that things were going to be okay. We both had faith. And I want to encourage you. I don't know what your circumstance is, but if you're in a long distance relationship and already feeling stressed about the process, to do with the visas and stuff like that, have faith and have hope. It is well. If you need to use a lawyer and you can afford them, that is perfectly fine. But they're going to still use the same information that you provide them with to do your application. I've done all my visa applications by myself from that very first time when I was still in Uganda to when I've moved over to the UK. So I want to encourage you, it is possible. It is not possible. It might take longer, but I want to encourage you, if you're in a long distance relationship, trust God, have faith, have hope. It is possible. I am here and I can testify that it is possible. We put in the paperwork, and in 2016, I relocated to the UK. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that in the next video, I am going to be sharing with you what life was like after I landed in the UK. Was I surprised? Was, everything that happened? I'll be sharing that with you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless you. Please subscribe, like, and share my videos if you found it helpful. Thank you very much. May God bless you.